Hey, what's up guys, Cry here, and in today's video we are going to be going over basically how to be a firebender, how to play at least how I play, like my current playstyle, and also we'll go over a few other playstyles that will make you just overall better in PvP and 1v1s and group situations. So this is going to be both a beginner guide and a little bit more of an advanced guide, and hopefully this video will get you better at being a firebender in general. So without further ado, here's the video. Now there's two playstyles when it comes to playing as a firebender. This clip right here shows off my playstyle pretty perfectly, to be honest. First off, I kind of feel bad. This dude, he tried to fight back a little, but like not really, so it's kind of just like a mini showcase on an NPC. But my playstyle pretty much consists of getting close, trying to get my swords off, and I mean right there I just like broke his leg. It was just that was a nasty clip. But basically, let's start that back. So as you can see from this this clip, I'm constantly moving closer. Now as a firebender, you have a pretty good sense of security simply because two of your like only moves that you get do a solid knockback, okay? You've got the fireball and your fire kick. With both of those moves, did you see that? He just tried to get close to me, but that was just literally impossible for him, okay? So here, let's watch that again. As you can see, he tries to approach me, he tries to get close, and I hit him just back to back. He is not able to get close enough to attack me simply because I have way too much knockback potential. We are chi blocker's worst nightmares. If you get killed by a chi blocker while you're a firebender, you have some work to do. So basically what I do is I use my knockback as a little safety net, which allows me to get close and still have a little bit of safety because I can get out of it whenever I want. So what I do is I try and make use of the most broken aspect of the game, and that is swords. Now swords are easily one of the most busted things in this game. You can infinite combo with them. Well, I mean, it's practically infinite. I think I showed it in one of my previous videos, but swords just do a lot of damage, and I feel like if you use your kit correctly as a firebender, you can get some like very legitimate swords or hammers or whatever you use for your melee weapon. You can get some very legitimate damage out. Like in that clip right there, that chi blocker, he died like 2 seconds later. And with our fire strike, we're able to put people in combat, or not put them in combat, sorry, I mean give them a long enough stun so that we can actually extend our combo. And it's really busted. Like firebenders with swords or weapons in general can do some massive damage. Don't sleep on a firebender with a sword. Alright, again, this clip basically shows my playstyle off to its potential. Oh, I didn't get very much sword combat in there, but you see it. So basically, you know, you just close the distance, you use your fireballs to keep them stunned, and then when they do get too close, you know, push them back a little. It's okay if you have to push back a little because they're on the ground. You have the time to get in there. And then right there, I mean, being a warrior with firebender is also good because it broke his legs. So that's basically my playstyle. Now let's talk about how to do it. Alright, of course I find a rainy server to record this, but let's do it. Alright, the first three things you need to know as a firebender: fire jab, fireball, and fire kick are all very, very important skills. Those are going to be your pretty much most important skills. You'll use them all the time. Alright, fire jab is the most consistent skill, doesn't take like any chi, and it's reliable as hell. It's a pretty decently sized hitbox, and it's easy to see, easy to control. Alright, fireball does knockback, takes a little bit longer, it's massive, and you can control it as well. Fire kick, you cannot control, it's even bigger. Really easy to hit that move. You just have to kind of like right there, you know, you just boom. It's pretty easy. Just know you can't control it, so try and lead the shots and just be ready for, you just pretty much have to practice to get good at fire kick. So basically what you're going to want to do is, if you're like me and you only have, if you have less than 50 jabs or even more, you're not going to want to spam all too hard. This is what I'm calling spamming, guys, like just hitting all of your moves, trying to get them out as fast as possible. Look at that, just that tiny amount of time. Now, I mean, if that was a person and he was standing still, you'd be really low, but still, that took quite a bit of chi for me. So you're only going to want to do that spamming type technique at closer range, okay? But at every other range, Fireball is your best friend. Very easy to hit people with this. You just have to practice, and to practice, play against other players. All right. So basically, if you're gonna try and play like me, I suggest doing fire jabs and fireballs all the time. Just spamming those, because you can spam fire jab and fireball a little bit less, but you can still spam fire jab and have a lot of chi for fighting. So you're going to want to focus more on aim than you are on spam while moving in, but once you get close, everything goes out the window and you just let them have it, okay? Now, another thing you should know is Fire Jet is a reliable option. It is something, it takes some chi, but it's really not that bad. And if you can also handle using Fire Step, use it. Like, it's a good way to get the edge on someone, because you can dash right after. Alright, so we're basically just breaking distance, using Fire Jab, keeping them stunned, keeping them from moving all too much. And then when you do get close enough, just know that your swords is always going to have to be the first hit, because if you dash and use a sword, you can swing. If you dash and use fist, you can't. There's a delay. Alright, so always use your sword when you're starting a combo. That should be pretty obvious. Another thing you should know is when you do actually have someone in a combo, oops, some earthbenders. When you do actually have someone in a combo, switch to, after like 3 hits or 4, after 3 or 4, wait, that was 3. After 3 or 4, that's the 4th one, the dual hit is the 4th. Switch to your fist, do your last hit, then go back. Now, the reason I say that is because the cooldown on fist combat is a lot quicker than the cooldown on sword combat, as you can see right here. I'm still clicking. It's just a very long delay. So let's just say you get in there, you start your combo, you're going to want to switch to fist and then switch back to sword. Alright, now that is the most important part about using swords in general. Doesn't matter if you're a firebender or not, you are going to want to do that if you're going to hit them. And yeah, you know how to close distance now. You know how to get in there. Just know, first hit, go in, and then you also have Fire Strike, which a lot of people sleep on, but it is a great way to keep combos going. And yeah, that's basically it for my playstyle. Now let's go over someone that has a little bit more cheese playstyle. So basically the other playstyle is basically you just kind of just go like this, and then you get closer and you keep doing that, and you just keep going like this, and you just keep spamming. And that's only for people that have way too much chi and time on their hands, like Fire Lord something. So yeah, normal people like me won't be able to do this because we don't have 120 jabs. Oh no, I seared her. Your poor eye. Are you okay? How low are you actually? You're dead. So it's an effective strategy if you can hit your shots, and that's why I said earlier, if you do get close around this range, it does make sense to let him have it a little. Oh, she is dead. So yeah, that is the other playstyle that I don't use because I'm too lazy to meditate for 20 more hours. Alright, that's pretty much all there is to know about how to be a firebender. You spam on close range, you use Fire Strike, mid combo if you can get a combo, and if you want to play like me, you play aggressive, move closer to your target, and try and close distance. The better strategy is definitely meditate for like 25 freaking hours and then just be a god and throw all the fire in the world at a person. That is definitely the better strategy, but in my opinion it's not as fun. So yeah, if you did learn something new or at least enjoyed watching, please leave a like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Go.